Hello my doves, welcome back to my channel. I have the Brontour by Morphe in the color Showmance. I'm going to check this out and see whether whether it works on my deep complexion. I want to know whether it shows up or shows out because it is the deepest shade and I can't use any of the other Morphe palettes. So if you want to find out whether this works on my complexion or not, keep watching. So here it is here. This is what the compact looks like. You open it up and it's got a mirror and it's got two sides. We've got a shimmer side and we've got a matte side. So I have, as you can see, swatched it a little bit because I wanted to, I couldn't wait. Though this is going to be a first impressions, I have swatched it a little bit. So this Brontour is in the color Showmance. I got it off beautybae.com and it cost me $21.50. So I'll just read a little bit about what this product is supposed to do. It says in the description that with a radiant bronzer and a matte contour shade in one handy mirrored compact, Brontour warms up the skin and defines the facial features to create a sculpted, glowing finish wherever you are. So interesting. Now, if you have watched my previous bronzer videos, I do like to review bronzers because bronzing is one of my favorite parts of doing makeup other than eyeshadow. I love a good bronze. Like, girl, I will bronze and bronze and bronze and bronze. I kind of shy away from contouring, and the reason behind that is that I think contouring just looks odd on me because of how my face is structured. So I don't do a lot of contouring. I will prefer to bronze. So the fact that there is a product out there that bronze / contours is amazing to me. Like, I need. And we are going to test it out. But before we move on to this, I'm going to quickly talk about what brushes I'm going to be using. If you've seen some of my previous videos on bronzers, I like to use certain brushes for a certain effect. Like I said earlier, I do prefer to kind of do a subtle contour with my bronzer. That means I will bring it down to my cheeks. Some people only bronze around the perimeter of their faces and not anywhere else. I do bring it down my cheeks and I do like a subtle contour with the bronzer. So because of that reason, there are specific brushes that I like to use depending on what kind of bronzing I'm wanting to do. So if I'm wanting a more kind of subtle diffused bronzer, then I would generally choose brushes that are fluffier, wider and bigger and are not so tapered. So some of my favorite ones are the Marc Jacobs, the bronze. So this one here is expensive. This is 105 AUD. I got it from Sephora.com, but it gives me a really soft diffused bronze. I currently have my Becca Maui Nights on here, that's why it's dirty, but I do use this quite a bit. I'll still bring it down the cheek, but it looks more softer. So that's one option. A cheaper option to get the same similar look is by Designer Brands. This is their powder / blush brush, and I don't know why it's a blush brush because that is massive. Like, that is a huge, that's a lot of brush. That's a lot of, well, brush too, but it's a lot of blush that you're going to be putting on here. So I actually use this to bronze, and this is $29.99 because it comes in a set of 10 or 12. You cannot get this on its own. So if you're interested in this brush, you're going to have to buy a set. But the set is affordable at less than 30 bucks. So that's this brush here. And I also like to use the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Airbrush Powder and Bronzer Brush #1. That's a mouthful. And that looks like this. It's very similar to the Marc Jacobs, except it's more of a flat top and it's not as rounded. This one is, I use generally more so just to do the perimeter of my face. And I don't ever usually go along the cheeks with this because I find that it's just too big. And $68 from Sephora. And then if I'm going to do more of a contoured, chiseled look, the first one, which is my favorite and one I'm going to be using with this product, is the Morphe E4. I love this brush. Oh my god. I love it. Love. I have I do have 4. There's one more somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. Yo, this brush is so versatile. Not only does it do contour, blush, you can use it to smooth and like, oh, it's just the best. I love this brush so much. So I use this a lot nowadays to do my bronzing. I've switched up a little bit. I still do use the Marc Jacobs one quite a bit, but this is this kind of close second first between the two. So this is a really good one for a more angled, sharper looking contour, sorry, bronze I should say, because I don't contour. And then another one is by Chi Chi, and it's their tapered bronzing brush, which I cannot find. Where are you? Oh, here it is. Tapered bronzer. As you can see, it's got that point, so when you're going in on the cheeks, you can get a really sharp line. Love it, love it. Yeah, so that was really quick because I really want to get into actual bronzing. I really want to bronze. Like, I feel naked without bronzer. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer, and I'm going to pop it on my right side to start off with, because I want you guys to really get a good look of what this is going to do. All right. Hello. You guys are so close. So I'm just sweeping on both sides. See that? And we're going to start here. Ooh, yes. Can you see it? I'm just going to take a bit more of just the contouring end, not the shimmer. Ooh, damn. Do you see that? Okay, the shimmer really does tone it down. Is it picking up on my texture? I don't think it is. I think it's just giving it a nice sheen. Let me just do the rest of my face. I really like it. It's really warmed up my face for sure. But it's also given it like a really nice glow as well. I'm just gonna go in with my MicroSmooth by Sephora. This is in the color 60 Deep. I'm just going in with another Morphe brush, E34. I just wanna moving that out a little bit. Wow, I actually really like that. I don't feel like it's emphasized my texture at all. Like, you can see my texture, but it's not like texture. Like, how nice is it? Guys, I really like it. I like it a lot. In real life, because you know, without the lights, just looking at it, I feel like it's giving my skin such a natural glow, like a really natural glow. It's not overpowering. I feel like my face has more structure to it. Like, I could really just cut it right there, but you know, that looks really good. I really like it. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom you guys back out again, and we can have a little discussion about what I think. Alright guys, so this is the final kind of finished bronze skin. I really like it. I really do. Okay, so the shade if you are my complexion, excuse me, I have to burp that. If you're my complexion or, you know, a little bit lighter, a couple of shades lighter than me, I am a 13.1 in the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear. So if you're around 13, 12, 11, you could definitely get away with wearing Showmance. I do feel like it is for darker skin tones. If you're maybe one shade darker than me, this might still show up, but I would be wary. I don't see it working very well on anybody darker than I am, unfortunately, and there isn't a shade darker, so they still need to work on their shade range, definitely. I like how you can control the amount of shimmer that you're using in this product. So, you know, most bronzers, they have the shimmer particles running throughout it, and you can't really, you know, other than going lightly or heavier with the actual bronzer itself. This is amazing because you can actually just use the matte side if you want a matte look, or you can mix together. Oh, you can see my nose. Anyway. So yeah, if you are wanting a lot more shimmer and you love a shimmer bronzer, this is excellent for that. You will be able to add as much shimmer and glow as you want. Now, does it emphasize my skin texture? I don't think it does. I mean, what do you think? You let me know. Do you think it emphasizes my skin texture? I don't think it does. I don't notice anything extra or detailed about my texture with this bronzer at all. So I don't think it does. You know, you might have a different opinion to me about that. So would I recommend this bronzer? Definitely. Go and get it. I think it is an awesome product. It goes on really smooth. You would have seen I did have an area where it caught a little bit. That was my fault though, because I had too much product on the brush. I tried to put down just the contour side and went boop, and yes, I had to like blend that out, but it was so easy to blend out. You would have seen earlier that it was easy to blend out. I really like it. I really like this product. I will definitely be using this more often. And you know, it doesn't have the ready terracotta type undertones that I normally like in my bronzers. I like to do a little bit more of a ready undertone because I have olive undertones, so red products, they tend to, like oranges and things like that, they tend to work really, really well on my complexion. So anything with an orange ready terracotta type undertone looks really, really good, hence why I like the Becca one. If Morphe were to release one that was a little bit more terracotta, I would definitely step it up. But as it sits now, this is a really good product and I can't recommend it enough. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you like this video. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you check out all my other bronzer videos that I have linked. I'll just link them in a playlist just here for you guys. And I will see you all on my next video. Take care. Bye. Hello my doves. Hello my doves. Hello my doves. Hello my doves. I've done this intro like 100 times. Why you always lying? No, it's more like 5 times, but it's okay. Still feels like 100. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, itchy. Oh, I think I scratched myself.